Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Objectively Your Portion of the show. And I'm Joe Mauricio. This afternoon, I have one very beautiful, exciting guest from the Chinese community, and she is no other than Sophia Wong Boccio, who is the founder and executive director of
Asian Pop-Up Cinema.
Welcome to our show, Joyce.
Thank you.
Sophia has been with, you've been with the film industry since you were a small kid.
Yeah.
Through your parents.
Yes.
Okay. You were born and raised in Hong Kong.
Right.
With the award-winning editor of the, right?
Yes.
And
he won the Asian Editor Award in the 60s. That's my father. And my mom was what we call a drama character actress, slightly on the heavy side. So you could see her in Lady Mama-san, Mama of the really beautiful actress.
Well, give us some background on what you learned as a kid growing up in the film industry in Hong Kong. Give us your story on that.
Well, first of all, I know both my parents worked very hard, and they are not very well off, even though at the time, and also for Hong Kong cinema in the 60s and the 50s, they're really the beginning, the first and second generation of Hong Kong cinema. A lot of influence from Shanghai, main industry coming in, but they create a lot of good, solid story. The star system is not there yet, wasn't there yet. So, but everybody was working together, the production people. Nowadays, they could be the big, legendary directors, cinematographer, and everybody. But at the time, they were all just people passionate about their work and working together. And I remember growing up, a lot of them just hanging out in my house. And Mom was a good cook. So every now and then she will cook for 12 people just in the house and have a good chat after a film or, talking about the future projects.
Okay, in this experience exposed by your parents to the film industry, you brought that thing to Chicago. And now you are the executive and founder of this pop culture thing that we're talking about.
Yeah, I've been in Chicago 16, 17 years now. My first nonprofit experience of cultural organization was running and managing the Chicago International Film Festival. I mean, throughout, before I came to Chicago, I actually curated a couple small film festivals, even though I have a business career. I did it more like a pet project. So coming to Chicago, the first thing I attached myself is to work for the Chicago International Film Festival, because I believe international cinema is a great cultural experience for everybody. And so I was there for 7 years. I learned a lot, and it was a great, one of the oldest film festival in United States. And since then, I've been hoping to see an Asian-focused film festival in Chicago. I waited, and so far, there's none yet.
None yet. But it will happen. It will happen. It will happen through your effort and hard work.
So the Asian Pop-Up Cinema is a little bit different from a traditional film festival, because I make it a seasonal program. Is stretch out a longer period. So theoretically, everybody can mark your calendar and see all the films, and not being pressured that you have to see 20 films within 3 days, And all the artists that came to Chicago especially to talk about their film, they actually, each of them got their own spotlight. So they will have their own focus talking about their film and exchange dialogue with the audience. And afterwards, they have time to explore Chicago. And we have volunteers and good friends, what we call is handlers. Handling the talents and bringing them around so they all have a good time with their visit here in Chicago.
Your work brought you to bring a whole gamut of Asian countries to the film industries.
Yes.
And with that as a background, I would like to see an Asian Film Festival here in Chicago coming soon through your effort.
Thank you very much.
And I know it will happen.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
just
you.
a matter of time.
Yes.
And I'm so proud to introduce Sophia to you guys, because he's the one bringing the Filipino films here in Chicago.
Yes.
And let's talk about the Filipino film.
Yes, coming.
Hamog.
Hamog. I think it's a Tagalog.
Tagalog, yeah.
Tagalog means the haze.
The Haze.
So it's a very, very interesting film, acted by 4 very talented young actors from 8 years old to 16 years old. They are talking about a few street kids on the street. They are homeless. They chose. Some of them are chose to become homeless. One of them, and they are on the street. They try to make a living, and it was a wonderful film. The talent was extraordinary. I'm so moved by the actors. They're really good. The director himself is very significant in his bio, is amazing. And this film, he won the Shanghai Film Festival Award. One of the young leading actresses also won the Moscow International Film Festival Award for her best performance as the leading actress, and she's only 15 or 16 years old, and I think it was her first movie.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the name?
Terry Malva, I think, is in the program. You will have it.
Okay.
And talking about this film, it's in here, sorry. And by the way, I love my first festival catalog, and I hope everybody can pick one out. And this is a wonderful book and documentary of all the good films. So the young actress name is Terry Malva.
Oh, I see.
Yes, she is very good, and she also received the Screen International Rising Star Award this July in New York.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
And did they win something yesterday, or?
Oh, so another Filipino film.
Yes.
By another director, but by the same executive producer of this Hamog, is called The Woman Who Left.
Yes.
And this film just won the grand prize, the Golden Lion Award in the Venice Film Festival. And I think it just a couple days ago. And today they are having their, I think it's North America premiere in Canada, the
Yes,
Toronto
Toronto,
International Film Festival. So I congratulate the film industry in Philippines and their hard work and bringing their film to the international world cinema.
You know, bringing the talent out in the mainstream America, is it easy for you? You know, because some of these actors and actresses from foreign countries and Asian countries are really showing their talent.
Yes.
That they haven't, that we in the mainstream don't even pay attention to.
Exactly. I mean, unless they are big names, you know, like
unless they're big names.
They are big names. I think everybody knows Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Well, again, you're a Chinese descent, and there is an evolution of Chinese film. They are shying away from the kung fu martial art thing. Now they're showing something different.
Yes.
Why so?
I think it's the audience evolution of audience appreciation of cinema. I mean, action film without too much dialogue, without story, usually attract a certain type of audience.
Yes, yes.
Especially in America, when reading subtitle is also not so preferred in any film. But the industry now in Hong Kong, together with China, which is also growing substantially, can afford to make all kind of movies now because they have enough audience to support themselves. So I see more and more different genre of film are being made. They are supported and financiers are more interested to show other films. Like the Hong Kong films, the 2 Hong Kong films I'm showing here are totally drama. And it's just little small.
No martial arts.
No martial art. In fact, one film which we are premiering on September 21st with the young director coming is based on a baseball story. Where do you last time see a sport movie from China or from Hong Kong for that sake? Because they will make anything else but about sports. So it's interesting and refreshing that independent filmmakers or first-time film director, which is the one for Weeks on Fire, and is making all these interesting stories about the people, about their environment, the circumstances, and also reflect the society at the time. So it's a culturally interesting experience just to watch this film and learn about their stories.
Okay, now talking about the Philippine film, Sophia is kind enough to showcase this film by giving away tickets.
Yes. So anybody that calling, you will later on get a screen where you go to RSVP for your tickets. I will have free tickets aside for you as long as you just watch this interview.
Yes. Confirm that you watch this interview.
Yes.
And make sure that you email
Asian popupinfo@gmail.com and mention
CPRTV.
CPRTV, and
you will get the ticket.
You will get the tickets. It's going. Hammock is showing on Sunday, 2:00 at the Wilmette Theater.
Yes.
September 25th.
Yeah, let's support our Filipino film, and if you guys exceeded the ticket limit, you can. How much is it? How much is the
ticket? Oh, ticket. Very cheap. $7 to $10.
$7. So we would like to help you guys patronize our own film.
Yes.
And showcase the Filipino talents in cinema. And not only the Filipinos, but the Chinese, the Japanese, the Korean, the Thai, the Indonesians.
Yes, I actually have one Indonesian film which will be shown at the Claudia Cassidy Theater at the Chicago Cultural Center on October 12th, Wednesday night. And this one is totally free. So all you have to do is email asianpopup@gmail.com and you will get the film.
Yes, and besides the Philippines, Chinese, Indonesian, who else do we have? Tibetan.
Yes, I have a Tibetan film, even though it's directed by a Chinese director, but it's really his love for the Tibetan culture. He shot this whole film on 1 year, and following a group of ordinary villagers doing their pilgrimages trip.
Oh.
So it's a wonderful film. The cinematography is amazing. And this group of people consists of old people, young people, a pregnant lady, and a very young kid as well. So it's a very strenuous, physically challenging trip to do it, to go to Lhasa. And so it's a real trip. And as an audience, when you watch it, you are spiritually inspired to go along with the trip.
That's good incentive enough. But what other countries besides?
Well, we have Japan, we have Korea, we have Hong Kong, Taiwan, and mainland China, Indonesian, Thai.
Yeah, let's get together. Let's get the Asian community watch all this film. And try to support the Asian pop of cinema.
Yes, and it starts on September 17th and goes all the way to December 4th. And go to our website, asianpopupcinema.org, to get the full schedule.
Sophia has been in America for 17 years, and still what's amazing about her is the helping out, creating awareness, exposing our culture to the mainstream, and that's really something. That it takes money, time, and
passion.
Yeah, your passion.
It's my love.
Yes.
And I hope you will join me for this magical journey and through
It
Asian
is
public cinema.
magical. Okay, anything else that you would like to talk about?
That's it. Thank you for the time and watching this interview. Thank you.
All right, again, this is Joe Mauricio. Thank you for sharing your Sunday with us. And I hope to see you again soon at the theater. Asian Pop
Pop-up
Culture.
cinema.
Thank you very much. 谢谢。
谢谢。